We're out here at the Freedom Factory, and for driver battles, we got some madness for you. We got two drivers. They don't even know they're going up against each other. They don't even know the track layout. And what a best place to do madness than Freedom Factory. Not only are they gonna see tarmac, they're gonna see grass, dirt, gravel. And so we're gonna meet these guys, ask them what they did to their cars to handle a track they don't even know how the layout is. And also ask them what Nitto tires they picked to handle the different demands of a track layout that's never, ever been done here at Freedom Factory. So let's go meet them. Dude, Taylor, what are you doing here with this car? This is what were you thinking? Or did you think? You don't even know what the track.
You know, it was the best car I had that could maybe do it, you know? And that's, at the end of the day, I mean, it's kind of hard to turn down an excuse to drive a 1,000 horsepower car off road. You know, I mean,
yeah, it's just like, dude, he brought this, so.
I know.
This thing's got 1,100 horsepower, was built to FD Pro spec.
I mean, I think it's ready. I raised it as much as I could. Got the G2s on the back, NT05s on the front.
Yeah, those are the same type of FD.
Which is great, because, you know, I can air them down real low like off-road people do, and it's perfect.
You already knew the G2s, and you already knew what they're able to do.
Yep.
And you think they'll be able to handle the off-road side?
I think so, because it's like, you know, you've got a good mix of tread pattern. So I think they'll be able to get some traction off-road, and then with the sidewall, being able to have some compliance in the rear. And then, like I said, in the front, I was debating between the G2 or the NT05, but I feel like the NT05, it's not gonna be much worse performance-wise off-road, but will give me a little more performance if we do any sort of paved, ripping, because, you know, we need to be able to do both.
I can't wait to see what this thing does in dirt, sand, gravel, grass. Cletus is not gonna be happy about the grass, but
no, not
seeing what 1,100 horsepower does that's intended for tarmac on that type of surface.
I think if there's a lot of pavement and a lot of straightaways, this thing's definitely got a chance, because it is incredibly fast when you can really open it up, especially with the 315s.
Yeah.
Because it'll hook up and it'll just go. So if there is straightaways, asphalt, I would say it's a pretty good chance. But it depends also on how rough the off-road is. If there's like a ton of bumps, I don't know how it's gonna handle the bumps.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about.
Traction, you know, side-by-sides can just blast through stuff like that. So I think, I would say if it's a 50-50 mix, my chances are 50-50.
I got my money on this.
Yeah.
I got my money on this. I mean, the side-by-side.
It's a bold move.
Well, I'm a horsepower guy, so I got my money on this, but you wouldn't believe, if you pull this off, what the prize is gonna be. It's insane. Let's see it.
Oh yeah. Don't drop it.
Check
That's my
this
belt.
out.
Dude, that is.
Hey, you haven't won nothing. I mean, I got my money on you, but.
Well, let me just touch it. Let me just touch it for some motivation. All right.
But.
No, that's so cool. I want that belt. I need that belt.
Where would you wear something like this?
Ooh, that's a good question. In the shop while I'm fixing the car, because it'll probably be broken. Definitely be broken after the end of this at some point.
I got my money on you. I wish you the best of luck, brother.
Thanks, Ron. Oh, man.
Talk about bringing in a ringer.
Mr. Ron, how you doing?
Side by side, dude. How you doing, Kyle?
Figured I'd mix it up a little bit.
Dude, for driver battles, this is gonna be insane. Now, you didn't know what the track layout is. As far as you know, most of it would have occurred out here in the oval, but you brought this. This is a ringer. Why did you bring this?
They gave me one little hint. They said, we're doing the race at the Freedom Factory. A third of the race is on the track. The rest of it's around the track. And I've been here before, and I knew that we had grass, I knew we had gravel, we had some rocks. I kind of felt like something like this would be a good mix.
So obviously the tire to pick was
a Trail Grappler, yes sir. The Nitto Trail Grappler was really my best choice I could have gone with, knowing that being on the track for some of it, I knew I wasn't gonna be the fastest. but I knew I'd make it up on the rest of the track.
This is a ringer. This is the newest Can-Am from what I can see with the arms or whatever.
Yes, it is.
How much horsepower does this thing make?
We're looking around 240 horsepower and around 1,750 pounds, give or take a little bit.
200 horsepower?
Yep.
Well, you know who you're gonna be going up against?
I haven't been told yet.
You're going up against over 1,000 horsepower.
Who set this up?
1,000 horsepower Corvette of Taylor Ray.
Oh, okay.
And it's a hell of a contrast.
Yes, it is.
Your high points are gonna be wherever the off-road section is, but I don't know how, you must be one hell of a driver. Taylor Ray's a tall drink of water right there.
So Ron, the best way I've explained a Maverick to anybody is it's literally a cross between a Corvette and a Jeep. It's fast and stout and quick like a Corvette, but it can go anywhere like a Jeep, but doing both at the same time. So I feel like you said earlier, he's gonna be quick on the track and I'm probably gonna get smoked. But as soon as we get off into the dirt, I think I'll be able to make up a lot of time.
Depending on how you do, right? We got one hell of a prize coming.
Oh yeah?
Check this out.
That's gonna look really good on the wall in my shop.
The belt. But rather than on the wall, where in public would you wear this if you were to accomplish this?
Probably back here for one of the Freedom 500 races. I feel like that's the only way to come and wear it.
Who's this guy?
Come in swinging.
You don't know what the track layout is?
We got a little bit of a hint pulling in past, I saw a really big blue bus with a Nitto sign on it. So I don't know what's going on with that, but I have a feeling that's a part of the track. And obviously some of the track here. I'm probably sure you're gonna surprise us here soon.
Yeah. I wish you the best of luck.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Good luck.
See you.
off-road area, it was going to be really bouncy and it was going to be bottoming out and just horrible. And it was actually pretty smooth. I don't know if it was just going fast enough to like glide over the bumps or what, but it handled it way better than I would have thought, I'll be honest.
It's pretty good setup. Tires got a great traction machine. We got a little body roll off on the track, and off-road I feel like we're doing the best though. Probably the transfer from the parking lot back into the track, having the ability to kind of jump that and just diving down into the track and right into the corners, I would say is the best part.
Something broke. It's my control arm.
It started off with a big question mark here at Freedom Factory. Nobody knew who they were going up against, right? Nobody knew what the track was gonna deliver or where it was. And so here we are, finally at the end. We had the ringer come in, Kyle, with his Can-Am side-by-side against 1,100 horsepower Taylor Ray with his Corvette. It was an interesting day. Whether or not the cars could hang, it was amazing. But now the time has finally come to see where these guys ended up. How'd you feel besides, your little misfortune there?
Other than that, it was great. I mean, honestly, surprisingly good and really fun. I mean, I knew it was gonna be fun, and that's why I was willing to subject a car I spent a lot of time building to the abuse that it was gonna take doing this, and I was worth it. I mean, even with that, it was so worth it, because it just felt like nothing I've ever felt. I've never had the chance to drive a 1,000 horsepower car on mixed terrain.
And look at where we're at. We're in the back lot.
This was the concerning
cemetery
part.
for Crown Vics. And so that's what I was curious about when you took it out here. But overall, how did you feel?
It did good. I would have definitely probably preferred to be in a side-by-side from a competitive standpoint.
I mean,
The ringer.
From a fun standpoint, could not have been better.
Excellent.
So,
And how did you feel about the track?
I thought I was doing good until I saw Taylor get out there and burn down some tires around that track, and I was like, I have no chance.
you were flying, dude.
I might have been flying out here, but inside that track, you were laying down.
It was pretty good. It was impressive to see what that thing could do on pavement. I was surprised.
Well, I'm just shocked I didn't end up upside down, to be
Same.
completely honest.
I mean, I was the same, but you seemed like you had it under control.
That's fair.
200 horsepower, 3-cylinder, 1,100 horsepower V8. So the moment of truth has begun. Here we go. 205. All right.
don't
And
know if that's
then
fast
we
or
had a
not.
219.
219. That's
a good
definitely a
spread.
side-by-side.
No. What do you mean? You're on street tires in the grass.
I know.
Kyle,
Me?
you took
Congratulations.
it. You are the winner
Heck
of
yeah.
the driver battle today here at Freedom Factory.
I'm glad you got this made in my size.
It looks amazing. Congratulations.
It looks good. You were killing it. You were flying.
Heck yeah.
I think with a little more passes,
Yeah.
I mean,
I think with a little refinement of the car, if I was really gonna go full tilt to do this, I think it could have been close, because it was moving on the pavement and I had a lot of margin. I came in and I said I was at about 60%.
That
So
really
like,
scared me.
if we hadn't had problems, which, you know, isn't really the car's fault. It's not really meant to do this. So it's not set up for it. I think it would have been close.
Yeah.
I think it would have been
so
close.
too. And that's a wrap on driver battles. We'd like to thank Cletus at Freedom Factory for allowing us to do this madness on his premises. Also like to thank Nitto Tire for providing the tires for this great and psychopathic event. Right? We'd like to thank the drivers for coming out and bringing their rides and having some fun out here. To view more driver battles, subscribe to Driving Line and hit the link below, and you can catch more madness, more tribulations, and different cars going at it. Be sure to subscribe.
And if you want to try to claim this belt from me, go down the description, click the link, get yourself signed up, and maybe we'll see you on the next race. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by the Driving Line YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe before you leave. I'm Cletus McFarland. Hell yeah, brother. We'll see you later.